Again? This time on green? So I'm green. This time on green. This time I'm on green. I gotta put my phone on vibrate once I tweet out the stream. And I had it all prepared. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm gonna send it out through some discords, but I'm dropping frames. I'm dropping frames. I'm dropping frames. My Wi-Fi has just not been good today. Gosh darn it, I did it again. I mixed my thing with going. My link with going. So I put my link and then put going live with more means right. But I didn't put the space. And I did it again. I did it yesterday too. But now I'm dropping frames. So I decided not to do the VTuber this time because it takes time for my computer to warm up. And what's this? Oh, I know what this is. Okay. I just found a random cord. I'm like, what is it? And it turns out it's the cord to my controller. But like, it takes a while for my computer to get to like work well with OBS, the game, and the VC feeds going all at once. I didn't have time. So I'm just like, screw it. IRL stream. I should be looking at the camera, not my webcam. Thanks, no, yes. Oh, I need to put it onto my stream so I can make sure that it's live at all times and not messing up. Alright, now I gotta mute it. My phone won't let me. There we go. Okay. Everything is now good. I hope. If not, well, today's gonna be one heck of a ride, isn't it? I said wide because I was gonna say heck of a wild ride. Wild ride. I can talk. I promise. But I like kind of mixed it together and said wide. But it's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be one heck of a ride if it doesn't work. Anyways, let's just go ahead and jump on into it. Yo, Twitch and Tink! And top it off, my browser source thing is not working. So the chat's not showing up on my stream. Like the actual stream, right? Where it's supposed to be right there. Maybe if I undo it and then do it again. Hopefully it works. Thanks so much for showing up. Ooh, nice and stormy. Nope, it still didn't show up, so I gotta actually look at my stream chat instead of just looking at OBS. Great. No problem, my dude. I live your streams, lol. Pretty sure you meant love. Okay, so it's a lady. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Don't you, kind of need to take offers to make a living so you can pay rent and stuff? Why do I come here to the office every day? Someone's getting... Hold on, let's see if I can... My webcam quit working. Wow, everything is so laggy. My webcam quit working. My mouse quit working. My entire computer's not working. Okay, everything's working again. Dude, my computer just does not want to work right now. Someone's getting stabbed. I tried a different voice for you. Uh-oh. I'm still not very good at female voices, though. I'm dropping frames again. What the heck, man? I want to close out of some of my unneeded stuff. And maybe that'll fix things up. It cracks me up. I hope you're talking about my voices. Do the electronics just want to be angry today? Yeah, for real. Okay, it's not like I don't want to work. Alright, who should I make this voice? Who should I make this voice? What should I do for this voice? It's probably a girl, because he said until that girl showed up. So, I'm not good at female voices, though. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Nope, that's my teacher, that's my teacher. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. She's dead! If she sounds like a dude. She looks like she sounds like a dude. Oh, should I do a dude voice for her then?
I can give her a real deep voice like this. This is probably the deepest I can go.
That'll be my voice for her. What do you think? Do it? Okay, I'm doing it.
So, you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edward murder case?
Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't Edward who was murdered, though.
That's a relief then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try somewhere else. Try elsewhere.
Please. I'm out of time.
But...
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
Maya? Could it be... Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy. Maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Which means hands off her, boys, unless you want the FBI after you. Hands off her. And eyes off her, too. Don't look at her. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great, another future professional in training. So what's this case? So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow.
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So it's a murder case?
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right, I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How does she know Mia? You are disrespecting a future army soldier. So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically, don't you?
Yeah, sure can't fault it for the lack of enthusiasm.
This case is handled scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister? She is a kid, she is. She's literally a child. That's like the description. Yes, literally a child. She's under 18.
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's just get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
My sister asked for her specifically. Mia Fey was a few years below her in school.
So she went to the same school as Mia.
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Mia, yeah. I thought it was a little strange when I saw you too.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got all quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Oh, is this her sister? If I went super deep with her, I gotta go super high with her sister. God! I thought I told you I didn't want visitors!
Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
I don't like that voice, actually. I'm not gonna do that voice. I think I hurt people's ears with that voice. No excuses! Or did you not want to raise this here,
Understood, ma'am.
What was that all about?
Oh, hi, Lana.
Funny. I can remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing?
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Raise. Yeah, did she control the pay raises? How did she know who I was? She wasn't even looking at me. Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like...
Spooked. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There's something you should know from the start, which is, the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Maya was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in an underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. My. My throat hurts from doing Emma's voice. I think I might just tone her voice down, or turn her voice up a bit. So who is the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. It better not be my man Gumshoe. It better not be my man Gumshoe. Otherwise, I'm not representing you. I don't care.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
What, Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride for me having been found guilty. They'll use any means at their disposal to do so. Watch, it's gonna be him. It better not be Gumshoe. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Is the victim Gumshoe? So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident, when I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the suspect. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she?
Oh, wrong person. Emma told me that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way out of here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defensive attorney. Anything. That is probably why she was attracted to me. Oh! You're my dead teacher's ex-lover? Dude, and this game is a DS game. That was a long time ago. Excuse me? Oh, just intellectually attracted. That makes me a little bit more disappointed.
Lana was the top of her class in school.
I was the best there was. Oh.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounded a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. Right? Boo! I was so happy and excited for a second. And then, who says that? Who says that? Who says that? I'm attracted to you. Intellectually, that is. Who says that? I think there's no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana, you were always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
My heart would be crushed. That would be rough, man. Mr. Wright? Yes? I'm glad our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
Intellectually? They all liked her intellectually? I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
So you're coming with me? So this is the lot where it all happened?
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office would be like this.
Hey, everyone! Keep up the good work!
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they're going to be my coworkers in 3 years after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Is this him?
Hey there! You expecting to go unnoticed?
No. You expecting to go unnoticed, your partner? Partner? What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch is in up no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggos tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall!
Marshall looks like more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike?
Strike.
This is our claim, our territory in the gold mine. It's evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll get it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. Is that, hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff in the Wild West, it seems. I'm gonna examine things anyways, even if it's against the law.
This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes them look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose.
Aha, the theory of relativity.
What?
Write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Is this girl really a science student if she doesn't know who the person is that did the theory of relativity? What's this? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Whoa, wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
She's really just a kid. She really is. Do you prefer her to Maya, or do you wish you had Maya back? I bet you all wish you had Maya back now. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
I'm calling to duty already. And not my tender age. Here I'll teach you the trick of examining evidence in detail, okay?
Okay, our eyes are sparkling. You can tell you went for this.
Okay, now, look at the court record.
I know how to do this. Now she's saying to steal. Nah. Nah, you'd rather have her than Maya. I'd rather have Maya, because Maya doesn't kill my throat.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle.
I have to use the touchscreen? Okay, no, I don't have to use the touchscreen. What's this? I mean, fair enough.
Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. Press the examine button.
Hold on. First, let me do this, and then this. No, this, and then this again. No. Okay. Okay. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189.
See? Well, isn't a scientific investigation useful? I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. I hope that's not how they do it in, like, future games, because I don't like using touchscreen. Detective Bruce Goodman, I
wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason why we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Detective Bruce Goodman, ID Yabba. See, wouldn't that be easier?
Yabba Dab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Badoo! Exactly my point.
Touchscreen equals germs. Plus, I'm on the computer using an emulator, so I have to actually use my mouse. So, that's rough. It doesn't take much to amuse her. Wait, hold on. Can I examine my ID badge? Ack! 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 I don't know. I don't know what voice I want to give you, Tink. Cool, I got that. Examine my ID badge. Okay. Examine again. I want to know what this machine is. They won't let me examine it.
Look at the door, it must mean something.
I'm not sure doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Look at this ladder.
Aha! A ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Remember when Maya didn't know what a step ladder was? What's this? An oil drum. It looks like it's filled with water. Ow. I popped my shoulder and now it really hurts.
It's heavy, I can't even budge it.
The drum over there is on its side.
Wait, I know, I'll hide in there and just...
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
You are the definition of suspicious. A little girl running around in a prosecution place? I find that pretty suspicious.
Hear a phone and see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to touch.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No! My ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What's she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Okay, a broken phone. Remember that. It won't let me examine this open grate here. What's this?
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner. Looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff, like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. God, scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, this little fella's got a good nose on it. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body and the saddle, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for virtue's victuals anyways. Get yourself on the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a crevasse in there. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon.
I know what a Vittles is. Vittles is food. Saloon is where they do their... That's like the bar for olden times in the Wild West. But I have no idea what a cerveza is. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's Office. In any case, stay away from the car. I don't know what voice I want to give him. I can either give him the mighty southern accent, or this here sheriff's accent, where he does sheriff things, which I'm probably gonna give him this here voice. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our plane. Right.
Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me, were you all two set? Us? Oh, it's another lady. What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Hello. Half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers?
No, but you. You don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days of as the cough-up queen are over. Cough up, huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burning in my eyes, you might say. Yes, sordid secrets. Are you the witness?
Secrets?
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. She is too horny for a crime scene. If you think she's horny, you should have seen Miss April May from the second chapter. She would and make sure to jiggle and then wink. She had everybody on her side until she went crazy. What? A witness clearly saw me committing that crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. And don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering it at my heels. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen that one, I'd definitely check it out. That one was interesting. At first, I wasn't sure that she was jiggling because I caught it out the corner of my eye, but then I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Also, whimpering at my heels, I wasn't expecting you to be the dominatrix type. Yes, ma'am. Yep, she means it. I'm not done examining. I will talk to you. Oh, I can't examine the car? But there was something on the ground over there. Fine. No, is she probably the killer? Alright. If she's the killer, you get... I don't know, I don't have anything to give you. But if I did, I'd give you something if she was the killer. Somehow, I knew yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like that, I know that the daily special is on Fridays every week at Salmon. Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason. Oh my goodness, the main character is a bottom. That's really funny. You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. I'm dropping frames like crazy. What the heck, man? I've dropped like 90% of the frames that since I reset it. Just from network alone. Computer's not working? Okay, we're back and I'm on green. I'm on green. Okay, okay. Okay, but it's not loading up for my phone. It says I'm on green, but it's not loading up on my phone. But Twitch can hear it, so not Twitch. Tink can hear it, so I called it Twitch instead of Tink. Yeah, on my phone it says I'm not live. Okay, on my phone it says I'm live again. No, it doesn't. I disconnected. Great.
Oh.
Now OBS just isn't responding. Can I reconnect again, please? Okay, reconnection successful. Hey, I do be twitching. You do be twitching. Okay, it says reconnection successful. My controller quit working? Okay. Now it's back on my phone. My phone's not working, so I can't full screen it. Just throw the whole computer out, bro. If I had any other way to stream, I would. I would. If I had any other way to stream, I would. I would. Thank you, pass me. That's on my phone. Okay. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Do you have personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cop-up queen. Come on, controller. Ew! I'm gonna go back to a feminine voice for Emma because my throat's kind of blocked. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they would say when I talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties of this world being cruelly cut rings in my ears, and the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Pretty lunch lady, huh? And maybe because she's the chief prosecutor, and most people would know the name of the chief prosecutor if they were working with law enforcement. Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Sal's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? Man, poor Phoenix. See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess your selling lunches is more important than romance? So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Prosecutor's office. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like that 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Wonder if Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. And this is the kind of room that that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Hey, look, look! There's some trophy or something in here. Trophy? What with that shield? It can take real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Is this Edgy Poo?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right, her sister was the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, I was just... Mr. Wright was here and... Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? Oh no, Edward, not again. We're not taking you for murder again, are we? What? Your car? At least he's honest. Or sorry, it had to do it in your voice. At least he's honest. I'm still not sure what voice I want to give you yet, Tink. I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. The case. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? And you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed. Aren't we trying to make her innocent, like prove her innocent? Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it was a surprise to me, too. To think my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, now I'm forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Oh, he's gonna be the one... You're gonna be the one? Lana Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Is she like trying to crush on him? She might be. Intellectually. Intellectually, she thinks he's very attractive. You, Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy! Some people need very little to excuse to think of ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys, that bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. He's an idiot and tried getting himself in jail and saying he dreamt about the murder. Yeah, he's that idiot. 2 years ago, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife kept in the toolbox of the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't? Come on, can't you take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Hey, a chessboard!
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pond.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edwards must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing. What about these books?
Whoa, what are all these?
My eyes read, but my brain did not. My eyes read, but my brain did not. Gotta wait for it to load up on my phone. My eyes read, but my brain did not. My eyes read, but my brain did not. Oh, these... I didn't get to read it. I pressed it really quickly.
They're stuck to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edwards wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must study those case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets on that ladder.
Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set!
I go for more of the instant tea in my bag myself.
Amazing! The drawer below is full of packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor.
Gumshoe. Yeah, so far, I don't think Gumshoe's the one dead. I think the one that's dead is Goodman. I think Goodman's the one that's dead. What's your name? Bruce Goodman. I'm pretty sure Bruce Goodman is the one that's dead. But I don't think Gumshoe's dead.
Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect.
A nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
There's Gumshoe again. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take the plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you.
My! What an amazing bouquet! Just right from Mr. Edwards.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Miss Oldbag! Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Well, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of its foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
Wendy? Is she Mr. Edwards' fiancée?
I don't think so. So if you didn't watch the third chapter, Miss Wendy Oldbag was a security worker at a studio where they made TV shows, and she was quite smitten with Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, now this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
For prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year.
What? So?
So that K, that's...
K stands for King?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors. It's like Employee of the Month, only better.
Is it broken? Because it doesn't look like it's complete.
Oh, this jacket is even lacier than the usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wearing it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
I'm getting way too excited about this.
Mr. Edwards has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pores over his case files and here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edward working.
Oh, I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases on his cheeks and the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool. Remember, Edward, she's only 16. Okay, now what do I do? Suppose her to Maya took it up and then the day she left, I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from my clients, though.
Hands off the child! There's a cleaning day. It's like a cleaning day. I don't know. I heard they're planning on second branch. You guys, the bellboy is staring right at me. Yes, hands off the child. Although I don't think we need to worry about that for Edgeworth. It's Larry. Larry's the one we gotta worry about. Okay, I'm gonna present the prosecutor's trophy. Hold on. It is. It's broken. What does it have on the bottom? I hope Larry died. Some people do. Some people really do. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner? Yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. When she said that his name doesn't have a ring to it. Duh, Von Karma's the dude you just beat in the last one. And it's broken. Can you take a look at this? You? Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. You with me. Must have to brew the leaves a long time to get this rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite! The only thing I'm smelling here is a waste of time. Did you see this knife? Can you take a look at this? You? Yes, you said you wanted it. Oh, she's just not listening to me at all. What about Goodman's ID? What about this card? Lunch and vendors only accept cash, no card. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I get to feel like I'm being mocked? Edgy! What do you think about Goodman's ID? Say, Edward, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth, but then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Okay, now what do? Defense must have you. How about you? You think you can win? How about tackling Lunchman's Pickles Supreme Lunchbox? Oh, it's really crunchy! Box of pickles? Kind of sad if you ask me. I've done pretty much everything besides present my attorney badge to people. I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. So in other words, you were the best of this year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department ceremony to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, correct? Where Detective Gumshoe works. Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very, very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? Nah. With Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. The day of the crime. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all the evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There was an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got this shield? It was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edward pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is the solid evidence. This is the parking stop from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, Wright? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare somewhere else. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edwards, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edwards, what is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find any evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No need of that kind, sir. Not in this evidence report, sir. I think I just heard Edward's lid blow. Mr. Edward's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir! But, sir! I'm just following orders, sir! If I'm going to bring this to you, I wasn't aware of the particular arrangement, sir. It didn't let me finish reading. Sir, but, sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. I don't like Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise last month. What happened to his hand? But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy, looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. Right. Yeah, yes, sir. God, he got me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective in the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. You seem to have finally calmed down at least. We're finally here. Why would they put the detective so far away from the prosecutor's office? It took almost 30 minutes by taxi and traffic wasn't even that bad. This is my first time to the police department, actually. Hold on, who's that? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police department. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Ah, he's alive! Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there? What? Oh, well... Well, at least he doesn't seem to be too busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey! You know I'm a very busy man, pal! I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Yay! Oh, why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She said she summoned the detective in the prosecutor's office and she killed him. I was right, it was him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was fake? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, known as Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this more carefully, okay? Scientifically? Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like fake. Huh? It's just a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. And the lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was inside to the underground parking lot.
Officer...
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
You know, Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
No, it's not your mistake. It's the...
Whoa, now I remember.
Hold on. I didn't see because... It's not familiar. Not my mistake.
But don't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony yesterday, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. He's even got naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, we've heard about the rumors.
Found him in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife. We'll drive.
Oh, we're already... Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Nothing said.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Wait, speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I? So this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lon is confessing as much.
He's in a tough spot again.
Again?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond.
But Edgeworth was found innocent!
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but they were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the development department and high-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea who was under the gun.
Anyway, the latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
Like, didn't Dude
Guy admit to the murder Yogi Dude Guy?
Yeah. Yogi admitted to the murder of Hammond, and then Von Karma admitted to the murder of Edward's father. Oh, he's gone. Where do I go now? Oh, do I examine stuff?
I was wondering about that.
What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece!
So why are they saying Edgeworth is guilty? It's not that they're saying he's guilty of killing Hammond. It's that they're saying that he's guilty of messing with evidence and making deals with witnesses and stuff like that. You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief did got some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies.
Poor Blue Badger. Faded to dance until he drops. Oh.
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Why aren't you getting in the case, Detective, don't you? We met the guy who is... What's his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West L.A.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal. Just let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
I'll be surprised if this gets anywhere.
Just act like you're surprised to be there. No one will look at you twice, pal.
Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And I said, "Hey, what'd you do with that? You stupid cold, buddy!"
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he was saluting who's wiping his tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have any scientific proof. It's just a theory. A police theory. Would you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It's when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo? Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, you're on those doors. What, you don't like MatPat? A police drama in action. Somehow the thought failed to excite me. Oh, I already talked about that. I already talked about that. I wasn't going to talk about that. I wanted to look at this. The usual wanted posters are hanging up. You don't like MatPat. You're pretty angry at MatPat. Usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly ever even look human. She has a point. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Ah, hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. He's the human version of not being able to fully finish a poop. Wow, you have some pretty strong feelings about him. Pretty strong feelings. I'm the security guard. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a dog that's lost her herd. It's herd. Jake Marshall, strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you. Fan letters got me go right in the spittoon. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate? Gumshoe. Oh, that. Oh, cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Look where it says introduction. It says invitation. Ah, I think you just miswrote it. Great, Detective Gumshoe. I owe you one. No worries. This proves that it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Officer Marshall isn't a detective. He's a patrolman. That reminds me of something. That is odd. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out for lands unknown, manifest destiny. Let's have a hootin' at it. Note to self, police investigations are like setting my land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore.
Well, then now we can see what this is. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim.
That guy's a hoot. I like him 10 out of 10. You like what's his name? You like Jake Marshall? Out of all people, you like Jake and not Mr. Gumshoe?
I can't think of anyone else it can belong to. He's funny, my dude.
What's the scientific? Should we check it out? Check it out. Right, let's check it out.
Gumshoe's cool, I guess.
I mainly just like Gumshoe because of the voice I gave him.
The display is still on the right redial button.
Redial?
Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button and dial the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation.
Whatever, let's just check this phone out. Yeah, she called the 24-year-old old. So we're old too. Well, I'm old. I'm 24.
Ew, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know.
See, it's popular as ever with the kids. I wonder who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song, I know that!
Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Oh, well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyways? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? Yes, it belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as you picked up the other phone. On wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Uh-oh, I'm inside the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman.
Why was she trying to call Phoenix? This rope, is it?
Yep, they laid it out in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime scene took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Hold on. Yeah, just choking my spit a bit. Sorry.
Quite a luxury car. It just assumes I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
You're right. Let's see. 67S122. Or hold on. Let me put this upside down. I cannot put it upside down. I don't think. How do I put this upside down? How do I put this upside down? Here we go. There we go. 221 SL9. I doubt it's that. I just wanted to check just in case. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe he fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Not just that, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm not sure Edgeworth would know what this means either.
So know what's in here. It must have fallen out of Detective Goodman's pocket. And what does that mean, Mr. Wright?
I have no idea. Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. B block is through here. That's where the visitors park.
I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. I suppose I could have just done this. No, I can't. I can't turn her upside down though.
Just don't think about it.
Yeah, don't think about the cow eating steak or the pig eating pork. Alright, compadre, count to 3, huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me never to visit Texas.
My sister's cell phone.
The last time it was used was 5/18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night.
Why did Lana make that call?
And why was that call to you? That is the big question. 5:12 p.m. The prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot, like slow like. A trot? My Madonna tells me that a crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it means the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for a prince to ride in on a bright red horse. What do you mean is the killer intended to use Edward's car all along? Okay, now where do I go? Still not in there.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing on about things I don't know about.
No, I wouldn't want you to do that either.
Good.
What's that, some sort of police passport? This is Detective Bowman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it on a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance. In this rat hole, if you want distance, go yourself to Texas.
Texas?
This is a tiny little crime scene, in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre?
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
Alright, compadre, count to 3, huh? You got it. Okay. Toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly would that shield do with you? What exactly did you do with the shield? With that? A toy knife, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get to the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, that could use the same shield over and over.
Notice how the prosecutor's office and criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with the ever-passing year, I tell you. I see your badge. It's pretty round. Our badge is a star, a lone star shining in the night sky. And a beam of light illuminating evildoers who come dark at night.
Note to self, evildoers are weak against starlight.
That's the sheriff's badge. Is there something I'm missing? Is there something I'm missing? Is there something I'm missing? What about this A? Can I examine this A?
A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to the B block.
During the day when I'll be able to park my car here, I'll go over to the B block and buy hamburgers for you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Did you say for you or from you?
From you, Mr. Wright.
What was it? Okay. Is she back yet? No, she's not. Hey, dude. Where do I go now? Just do this. I've noticed that just want to show people things. Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit. She analyzed it scientifically. There doesn't appear any corrosions to sulfides. I'll give you $50 for it. Sorry, but it's not for sale yet. Somewhere. Can we examine this phone now? What about this vent?
I'm here.
Hello, Sierra. Right now, my bots aren't working, so you can't see it see the chat on the stream. But I can see it because I have it right next to my name.
Catch me up.
Okay, so basically, it's been 2 months since Maya left. In that 2 months, we've gotten countless offers for cases, but Phoenix has said no to all of them until some random little girl shows up and is all like, "Hey, you, Mia, help my sister." Turns out he's not Mia, he's Phoenix. Still goes to help his sister. Also, her sister's the chief prosecutor. So the chief prosecutor is the one who's being accused of murder for stabbing. What's his name? Goodman. For stabbing Goodman. Bruce Goodman, I think, was his name. The guy, Bruce Goodman was a detective, and for a second we thought it was Gumshoe who had gotten killed, but it wasn't Gumshoe, which was good, because I like Gumshoe. Other detective partner over here, who is Mary's favorite, or Tink's favorite. Sorry, my bad. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tink's favorite. He's the one in charge of it, of the thing, and it was in Edgeworth's car and stuff. Oh, it's okay, man. Don't stress. Okay, good. I'm sorry. Gumshoe is not allowed on the case because he's not high up enough, and yet partner dude is. And I have no idea where to go next, so I'm just kind of like wandering around, aimlessly hoping to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Oh, and his girlfriend is super seductive and stuff. Edward sus. Oh, now they're gonna say Edward did it? Okay. I'm just skipping through her words until I find something that's actually back to Wendy. Oh yeah, Wendy. Not many probably just stumbled on the scientific evidence. Oh yeah, and Mia and what's her name? Mia and Emma's sister Lana were intellectually attracted to each other. They weren't actually attracted to each other. It was intellectually. And then Angel Star is one that witnessed it. Where do I go? Oh yeah, and right before she supposedly killed the guy, she called Phoenix. There's got to be something I'm missing. Ladder, step ladder. Okay, I already went through this. Look, a stylish glass wall in the room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from here. It says security. Perhaps it's the cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yes, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but it's probably just the security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on the science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Do we need to go there? No. At least Von Karma is gone. Truth. Truth. Oh, do I need the... Oh, I think I can... Is there more that I need to check? 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edward parked his car. If only he was held up at a couple extra red lights, he wouldn't have been caught in this whole affair, perhaps. Just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run in a yellow light. Okay, so there's nothing on the back. I mean, what a boring strap. What's wrong with it? I already did that. I already saw that. No need to push this button again. What's wrong? You look like I did during the final. Never mind, it's nothing. You do need to push the button again, because then it'll show that it was you that she was calling. He looks like Updog. Truth. I'm more thinking he looks like Nunya. Is that a Bofa? I just realized something. If this really is upside down, and it's actually 2/21, when was the murder? 2/21. 17/12. So it's 5:12 p.m. Hold on, I'm gonna put it upside down again. 2/21. Loki, you want to play this game? You should. It's a really good game. SL9. How do we get to SL-9? I don't know what to do. I've done everything, I think. Is she back? She's not back. Do I need to examine something from here? Dude, I don't know. Yeah, same. I don't know. Well, let me call now. No need to push this again. What's wrong? It's literally your job to figure out what to do next. You gotta think. You gotta think. Last call was on 5/18. Oops, not profile evidence. No, not check. It's at 5/18. 5/18. 5/12. What time was? What time was? It's not gonna say. I don't know what time it was. Hmm. Is there someone's initials that are SL or something? MEDCESLS, which is close to SL. ASJM, and then what was the victim's? A ladder. I don't care about the ladder. I wanted to go to the court record. And then BG. Maybe the Badger thing? Blue Badger, no. Yes, I know. You made the Blue Badger. Good job. Also, we had a police theory that the police cars are designed off of pandas. And we have a new replacement for Maya, if you haven't noticed. I've kind of just been doing nothing. Oh, I could have talked to him again! I'm so stupid! Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? I don't like that voice for him. Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. His mom and Donna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angelstar. Don't beat yourself up, man. I can't believe I didn't think to not talk to this guy. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. Here's the autopsy report. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman was particularly a gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the Chief Prosecutor. My sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right?
Here to this parking lot?
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You call me out, they'd shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
What's a bambina? So why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. We're keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall!
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, you name it. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win.
Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to the source, you find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Bambina, it's your sister, Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What you're saying is Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around there somewhere. Everybody knows it.
Is that where Detective Gumshoe was taking off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report and a note from the victim and its cell phone.
So do you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing this crime. Hold on. I want to see the autopsy report. One knife wound died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. What? That can't be right. Then, within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. I was just thinking half an hour. Okay. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays.
What?
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that just rang wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
Oh, she didn't call Phoenix. She called Emma. I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Okay. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. Now, I am going to save it off the stream a little bit shorter than previous ones, but I also started a lot later than I normally do. Tomorrow, we will be doing a Pokemon collab race with Ali Pumpkin, at Ali Pumpkin on Twitter. That'll be interesting. We both have the same Fire Red ROM, randomized ROM, and we'll be racing to see who can get through the fastest. So we'll see. I'll see you for that one. Sorry that I was just wandering around like a bumbling idiot for half of the stupid episode. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end off. You guys stay awesome. I know I will, and I can actually raid somebody. I'm stupid. I can raid someone. I can raid someone. I can raid someone. I can raid someone. We can actually raid Ali. All right. Um, glad you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, I'm not sure you did, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream now. Thank you. You guys stay awesome. I know I will, and I'll see you next time.